Hello folks, and welcome to another natter. And this one is the, guess what, round up of January 2025.
Yeah, well, it's not over yet, but I think we'll be doing a wrap-up of the challenge, won't we, next week?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd try and wrap up as much as we can not
challenge of 2025, January 2025.
January 2025, which is still ongoing.
Yeah.
And my knee is hurting.
Bless you.
It's all right. It's better than it was.
Yeah.
Took some ibuprofen, and it seems to have helped.
Go for it on that treadmill. I did say to you, don't get too, but these things happen.
Yeah, well,
you'll be right.
To be honest with you, the only way to keep myself motivated was to try and push myself to do some little achievement things. And now I've achieved a few things. The final achievement is to make it to the end, which is what the whole bloody thing was so far. But hey ho, we're getting there.
Yeah, you're doing well.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I think it was yesterday, I thought, do you know, I've not done one thing in January, as in I've not left the house once. And I was like, oh, that's quite bad, is that?
It's not though.
I'm getting there, God.
I'll be off.
And I'm like, I've not left this house or bungalow at all in January. And I was like, that's quite shit and quite bad. But then I thought, actually, is that not what January's really about? You know, we're so busy in December. There's shopping, there's Christmas, there's energies that are scattered, there's all kinds of things going on. Isn't it nice to be able to give yourself a month afterwards to just decompress? I've worked, obviously.
Yeah.
But I thought, yeah, actually well done, because, you know, in February we're starting to gear back up again. And then March we're, boom, hitting the ground running.
Yeah, got a lot booked in for March, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got my niece's 13th birthday, Gracie. So I'm going to be taking her on the actual day of her party. We're going to go up to Leeds, stay over, and we're going to take her for a nails doing. We're going to take her for a brunch. We're going to buy her a dress as well for a party, so we've got that, then seeing family. Start of February, I think we've got an unplanned trip to Leeds to see parents, haven't we?
Yes, which is next weekend.
Yes,
week tomorrow.
Next weekend.
Yeah. And
hopefully we're going to get a nice Yorkshire curry out of it, a takeaway curry.
Yes.
Takeaway.
Hopefully we'll get a nice gluten, dairy-free curry for me, right?
Yeah. What else in February?
February, we're going to Doddington Hall for Valentine's Day.
We've booked an afternoon tea for Valentine's Day. So that'll be another vlog, and a little walk there, walk back, hopefully. Next Saturday, hopefully we're planning on going into Lincoln, to historic Lincoln, to celebrate the achievements we've done in January.
Yep, we're going to pig ourselves out, I think.
Yeah, we're going to go to a tea room and we're going to get all nice things.
Hopefully, yes.
They're actually really good at doing gluten and dairy free as well. Very vintage tea room it is. We'll do a vlog of that.
Yeah,
we can tie that into the weekend type thing.
Yeah, we can see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Of
course,
there's a bookshop, there's a crystal shop, so I might go in there and get some more crystals. It's called Lapid Lazuli. I'm sure it's called Lapid Lazuli or Lapid. It's something like that. It's on the high street.
Yeah.
Historic Lincoln. There's a book called Linden Books, so have a look in there. Go and wander around.
We won't.
We will, even if I don't buy it. I've been all right. I bought a book for a week, so we'll be all right.
A day.
We'll have a look in there.
Okay. Fair enough.
And yes, what else? I'm sure there was something else.
You did get to March. We're going to Manchester in March, aren't we?
We're going to do our cacao ceremony in Manchester. So we booked a hotel for that, and you're looking forward to that, aren't you, Gary?
Yeah, it should be all right.
He's never done. I've done a cacao ceremony, but not on that scale. So we'll film that.
I'm looking forward to drinking the cacao. The rest of it, not that.
You'll be right.
I'll be all right.
Happy and clappy and all of that, and movement and journaling. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Apparently, it gets you dancing as well. You'll love it, won't you?
Look, I've lost a bit of weight.
Bless you. And then we've got your birthday, which we're going to Warwick Castle.
Yeah, Warwick Castle, and we're going. I keep forgetting what it's called.
Warwick Castle Hotel we're staying in as well.
No, but we're going to Stratford-upon-Avon.
Stratford-upon-Avon.
Yeah.
and I'm going to do a vlog. Well, we're going to both do a vlog there, but I'm going to put that on my reading channel, Claire Thackeray Reads. So we've got some things. We're starting to build up momentum now.
Yeah.
So starting to bring those vlogs back in.
Mm.
I think that's it at the time of filming.
At the time of filming, I don't think there's anything in for April. I think your mum's coming over, isn't she?
Yeah.
Around
Easter
weekend. We haven't got anything else booked in just yet. Got quite a lot already.
Yeah.
It's June's chocker. Can't remember about May.
June, we've got a cruise.
Yeah.
May, I don't think we've got anything as yet.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah. July, I don't think we've got anything as yet, have we?
No, nothing
We're
for
on
July.
holiday.
Yeah, we're on holiday
then
into July, aren't we? So got
August.
I'll probably build up a 7 million vlogs to do. Like I did last year, get carried away.
And then on August, you've got your mum and dad, you're taking them on holiday.
Again, yes.
And then I've got my girly weekend away with my nieces in Leeds again.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be a vlog. And hopefully, I've got them over 2 days this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got one day on my own, one day night on my own. And then we've got over, you're then going to join us, aren't you? And we're hopefully going to either go to Emmerdale, where they film Emmerdale in Yorkshire, at Harewood House, in the grounds. And if we can't get there, because the tickets are quite strange, getting the tickets, we'll take them to Harewood House. That's nice. We're cousin. Well, his dad was a cousin to the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II. Not Queen Camilla Parker. Queen Camilla. Not Queen Camilla Parker Bowles. I'm being silly. Anyway. Yeah, and then September we've got Cornwall.
Yeah.
Cornwalliam.
Yeah,
We've got Newquay.
Yeah, we're going to Newquay. Got a nice hotel booked.
So that'll be vlogs.
And for his anniversary as well.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
It'll be nice vlog all that.
So yeah, we've got some nice stuff planned.
Yeah, so
there'll probably be a few bits and bobs that we'll try and squeeze in, as ever.
So we're gearing up. We're gearing up to bring some more different content back. But yeah, I've enjoyed this slow and steady.
Yeah. It's been up and down the exercising. I've kind of got into it now, and the inspirational quotey bit has kind of got me going. Got my juices flowing, so that could be new content that's coming our way. Yeah,
because the videos that you've been doing, the daily shorts. You've enjoyed them, doing them that much that you're going to start something new in Feb, aren't you?
I am, yes. Shall I say what
Go on, yeah.
So we're going to do Inspiration Corner, which is going to be a new feature, which hopefully will be every day. And I'll give you all an inspirational quote for the day. And it could be serious, it could be thought-provoking, it could be something to keep you going for the day, or it might be just something funny. A limerick or something.
Sit in that chair in the corner. I think that'd be nice, because I think stuff like that's really good. I'm starting to do more content, more short content on my other channels as well, because I think shorts are good.
Yeah.
Sometimes not everyone wants to sit down and watch a long video, or they're just nice to also bring people in as well.
Yeah. Just to get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
We'll still be doing this kind of long format stuff as well. There'll be plenty of natters planned.
Just something a bit extra, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's also giving Gary confidence to do stuff on his own on, YouTube.
Yeah, a bit of FaceTime on the camera. I've just done it there. It's very difficult not to go,
See, he takes all that out of his, I don't. Mine are just a wreck.
But I do it a bit too much. So.
I've just done it there, didn't I?
It gets a bit, for a long video, it's not too bad. People get used to it, but for a little short, I think it might be a bit...
It is a different thing doing a quick video, I think it is.
And, you've got to try and get everything in. And what we didn't realise was we could have put this in our YouTube tricks and tips and tricks. Come on, get Meghan Markle to tell me what this is. Tips and tricks.
Oh, God, not that again.
Yes, so we didn't realise, or we've been on the premise that you could only do a 60-second short. And that's all we've been doing. And we've been racing through our content to try and get it all into 60 seconds and speaking very fast and all that kind of stuff. And apparently, it's 3 minutes. It's a short. You can do a 3-minute short.
They've turned it up, haven't they? So it's a good thing that they've turned it up.
Yeah, I think it's like August to October time last year. I forget now, but I googled it. And yeah, so shorts are a little bit longer, not as short shorts.
Yeah, it's good though, isn't it? So look out for that. We're also getting a new shower in February, aren't we?
Yes.
Shattle on the story from start to finish.
You may as well.
Get yourself a cup of tea, put your feet up, you're going to be for a long time. So when we got this house, it's a bungalow where an old couple had lived in it since the 70s. So they'd been the only ones that lived here. So it got sold, obviously, when the man died, the wife had gone, and then the man died. And then whoever got it renovated it, so it was gutted and renovated. So when it came on the market, it was like, this isn't ideal. Because we've always had old houses where bathrooms have needed doing. We've never done them, but it's always been a house where things need doing. And we thought, this is going to be nice to get into a house and actually just enjoy it without knowing that it needs doing and not doing it, if that makes sense. A few weeks before we moved in, I had a dream where the back of the taps, where the taps in the bath, there was water coming down. And I was like, oh my God, because I do have psychic dreams. And the last house we lived in, the day before we moved in, I had a dream of a crack in a wall. And this was like the day before. And when we got there was a huge crack and plaster had started to come off. And the previous owner had covered it up. So when we moved in, everything looked fine, didn't it? But then I couldn't, you'll understand why, I kept getting this niggle about this leak, but there was no water coming out. But we started to get this like foisty smell and it just wouldn't leave me. And then I noticed at the side of the bath, the sealant was looking a bit weird. So I did a little bit of sealing and it seemed to work. Then within a couple of weeks, it seemed to need more sealing again. And it just smelt foisty there. So we took and I also noticed that there was some water coming out at the side of the bath where the bath guard is type thing. And we took the side off, didn't we? And it was all water, it all leaked underneath the bath. So it's a concrete floors in here. There's no wooden floors. So the whole of the concrete under the bath was wet. So we got the dehumidifier in there and we drained it. It was fine. And we resealed it and made a right mess of it. And whilst we're resealing it, real bad mess of it. Whilst we're resealing it, I had to keep layering it.
Handy, I'm not.
When we're looking at, I'm not obviously a tradesperson, but when I was looking at the tiles stopped at the tip of the bath, so it was cement. So it wasn't as it was sticking properly. And then Gary got in to take over the back because those guns are so hard. And as he's getting in I can see it going down at the bath, and I'm like, this ain't. But I did say to Gary, there's something not right with this bath. I've got a niggle that it's not fitted properly, it's not draining properly, and it's moving up and down. But you didn't believe me. And then I've just been.
I don't think I wanted to believe you.
And I just trust the niggle. So we stopped all that. We stopped it all leaking. Then the front bit kept leaking at the side, and we even had a gas man come in, and he had no idea. Tried to put a bit of filler in here, and then we're having some brickwork done outside. So we got the builder to come in, and he said it's at the back of the taps, and it's letting water in. Back of the taps, and it's going down exactly where the dream was. It's going down and running out.
And what we thought was old wallpaper is actually mould. It looks like a wallpaper pattern, and it's actually all black mould.
It's gone like swirly.
Yeah, it's just plasterboard. I thought it was old wallpaper. You know, if you go to, I don't know if you have an old house and you see it, you go in behind stuff and you can still see the old wallpaper. I just thought it was that. But it's actually black mould, rings of black mould on the plasterboard paper. Yeah, not good.
And they also said, and all I could hear was, oh, Claire said that, oh, Claire said that, oh, Claire said that, because everything I'd said was true. It's not been fitted properly, it's not been snug, it's not balanced properly, it's coming away from the wall. Because they gave us two options at first. You can either get it all professionally resealed and then see how it goes, or you take it out and you get it done again. The bath area, the toilet and that'll have to stay. So we're getting it all taken. Because again, my intuition said, don't do the sealant because you're going to be chasing the sealant. Go straight and get it all just ripped out and start again. Think abundant. So that's what they've kind of said, that you're just going to chase it because it's not even seated properly. So if you seal it again, it's just going to again.
Yes.
So we're getting that done in February.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah,
But he's
hopefully.
booked in for February, so straight after your group healing, the week after.
Yeah,
He wants to do it for the group healing.
and I said, I'm
Claire's
not
like,
having builders in here when I'm doing a
no,
group healing.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
Different
not going to
energies. So
repeat,
yeah, but the week after the group healing is my week. It's a self-care week that I take, where I literally just stay at home and just relax and just chill out, read
So it's
books.
going to be really relaxing.
Well, it is, but it is.
I don't think it's going to be that loud.
No, I don't think they'll be that intrusive, to be
No.
honest.
It's not going to be that big a job.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of drilling in the wall outside because he's got to do the bricks, but other than that, it shouldn't be too bad.
But it freaked me out because when I moved in with you in your first ever house in Morley, I was like, it smells moist in here. And I said, every time I put my washing in front of the washer, it comes away wet and Gary won't have it. And this went on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks until I'd kind of moved in and the lady from next door came round with a tradesman and said, can we look in your corner there? And I was like, why? She's because I've got dry rot. I as in her. And I was like, I'd never even heard of dry rot. So anyway, he had a look and he took like the bottom off and it was leaking. We had a leaking washing machine that was leaking going across the floorboards and into next door's cellar. It was a terraced house and like had gone into her cellar and right across her beams. So we had to have half the kitchen floor, didn't we? Pulled up with dry rot, all of it drilled out. And when they went down, you came across the old flagstones, which I loved that. And then she had to have all her wall taken back to bare brick and all her beams replaced, wasn't it? So when you go through that, it's an awful experience to think that there's water coming out everywhere.
It didn't help the fact that those cellars were very damp. It was all stone houses. And so, yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah, so moving house nightmares. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? Because it's bought a scene.
Yeah, we don't have any recouplings.
Yeah.
Are you going to take a bath panel off when you buy a house as well?
No.
You just see it all brand new and you expect that they've been done it and not bodged.
Yeah.
But I think it had been bodged. We had an issue with the toilet as well, didn't we?
Oh yeah, you can tell them about that because that goes straight over my head.
Well, it was a cistern in the toilet wasn't seated right. So, and they'd used a piece of wood to prop it up. And it sort of like knocked the waste pipe at the back and it was just leaking. I don't know. I think we have some. Did we have a vibrator? What did we have? There was something.
We had the outside done. We had all the drive pulled up and everything.
Yeah,
so it was all knackered.
Yeah, so we had this drive done. So we were doing a lot of vibration tools and things. So the vibration was to knock this little bit of wood that was holding the cistern up down, and it knocked the bloody soil pipe out, and it was leaking. So we got Dynarod in, and they wouldn't touch it in theory because they wouldn't touch stuff if it was badly fitted. And it's like, well, you didn't fit it. It's like, it doesn't matter.
So I kind of spoke my truth and it got fitted.
Well, he bodged it.
Yeah.
He bodged it. Out of the goodness of his own heart, he bodged it. He wasn't supposed to, but he bodged something for us. And then we had to get another plumber in to actually reseat the cistern properly.
Yeah. It's been a dodgy plumber they've had, and also as well we moved in, when you put pipes through a wall, well they've all been open, so we've got to get them closed up. And the drain pipe in our house, it's like a long drain pipe that goes into the toilet. It's got like a mesh at the bottom. That was rocking in the wind, wasn't it? So that
it's
unbelievable, isn't it?
I forgot it's like a vent pipe, isn't it, for the toilet that you use to help it draw. That got sorted when we had the drive done, didn't it? I think
he did it.
The Dynarod guy did it.
Well, once he started, he couldn't stop.
he just wanted to keep helping us because I'd already bought the bracket, and he just fitted the bracket for me. And okay, fair enough. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Yeah, it's that's what we're going to be doing in February. I'm actually quite looking forward to it because I actually prefer shower compared to bath. I don't have a bath. The last time I had a bath, it'd have been in 2009 or 2010, and I only remember that because I'd had shingles and I was ill with it. And my brother and his girlfriend did me a pamper night at her house. With it was nice that actually because I was in a bad way back then. Back in the days.
Back in the day.
And they did me bath with like wine and chocolates and takeaway and crisps and dips, and it was nice that actually.
Don't mention takeaway and crisps and chocolate.
Chips and wine.
We're on day 25.
Yeah.
Of exercise and diet. Yes. But, yeah, we're nearly there on that. Yes.
Shingles is a weird thing.
I've lost my train of thought.
Anybody else had shingles? You have it forever, I think.
Mm.
Forever, and for ages afterwards, whenever you get stressed, you get a pulse wherever you've had it. And you have to have a lay down. It was weird. Weird thing. And you can have it for a long time, that.
Yeah, people can, I think, yeah, definitely.
So.
Could be a long-term illness. So not great.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't know. So, January saw the ending of Vera as well. You know, we like our Vera. The last final episode, which I thought was really good. You all enjoyed it too.
Yeah, I think it was one of the books as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One of the most recent books, that story.
3 ladies or something, or 3 standing stones or something.
Yeah, it was something to do with the stones, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called. Dark Ladies? Or
Dark, I don't know. Can't remember. But so we've decided we've gone right back to the first one to rewatch them. And a lot of it makes sense, especially the last episode. Because I don't think I ever watched it from the beginning. And you're like, that's why they did it. That makes sense. It's actually nice to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, because a lot of the first 2 seasons, there's a lot of going back to her dad, isn't there? Who died.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of talk about how and they said in the documentary they didn't really go back much into Vera's past, but they actually did.
Didn't they?
They actually did in the first couple of seasons. With the last one we watched, she met his old fancy woman.
Yeah, so it must be different directors. But it was a strange documentary because we said there was quite a few people missing.
Yeah, there was quite a lot.
And they did a lot of skimming, I felt, in that.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of... Yeah, they just had the current actors in it, didn't they? They didn't have any of the older actors in it that had been in the past. Yeah, it's a bit... They could have done a bit more in that documentary. Deeper dive, I think. Yeah. I think it was a quickie documentary done during the filming of the last episode.
Craft project, I'm still on with my towel, with my blanket, because I need blankets to square in squares together. Do you know, as I'm thinking about that, I might bring some crafty type stuff onto this channel.
Well, we did do a knit and natter once, didn't we?
Bring some craft projects in and talk about that, because that's a popular thing. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me doing craft stuff on here. Yes, any films you've watched that you've enjoyed in January?
Not really.
Because I don't really watch them, do I?
Nothing's really...
I would like to see the Bridget Jones and the Maria Callas one.
Yeah, it's not out till Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but I don't know when the Maria Callas one is with Angelina Jolie. It's the biopic of Maria Callas. She was married to Aristotle Onassis, who was married to Jackie O. Speaking of Jackie O, has anybody got any recommendations for a really good biography on JFK Senior? Because I've got an urge to read a biography on JFK Senior. And you go online and it's just a minefield. There's not a lot out there actually, and it's a little bit like, I don't know, I don't want one that goes really crazy into crazy areas. I just want a really well written, interesting biography on JFK. So if there is any, let me know in the comments, please.
Yeah, I think that's a difficult one, isn't it? Because you've got probably get a lot of conspiracy theory books, won't you, rather than a proper... Well,
his grandson's telling people to back off from that kind of stuff when it's bang out of order. He's flipping his lid. I keep telling you, every time, he's off again. What did he put? I like him, mate. He put on his... He put his birthday was on, I don't know, was it 19th day before the inauguration? And he put, something like... birthday time before it all kicks off tomorrow, before I go wild tomorrow. So
it's all going to start again, isn't it?
He's kicking right off.
Because Trump's on about unsealing loads of files that they were supposed to unseal 10 years ago and they still didn't. And they're on about unsealing them again. What these are, probably people's takeaway receipts from when... What would it be? Evidence of what's happened or statements? I don't know. It would just be anything associated with the investigation. So, like I say, if they went out for a takeaway and got a receipt, that would be there. You know what I mean? There'll be all the basic stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? Letters that people wrote. It would be memos back then, wouldn't it? Not emails. And it'd be all the memos that people sent each other and letters and logs of phone calls and and it could be all very unrelated stuff. Anything where they potentially said Kennedy's name or somebody associated with it. It could be all that kind of stuff. All stuff that it's not really related to the investigation.
Yeah, you'll probably find you'll get them in a pack of. I said a pack of bollocks about note then, but
it could be a lot. It'll be a lot of nothing, but there might be some nuggets potentially in
that
there.
lead people down very weird places and be capitalised upon. I think.
Yeah. Any form of investigation that you do, you get lots of evidence that's not admissible or that you just don't need, and it just gets buried away just in case somebody wants to go through it and find out that there's some nugget in there that gets people off or tells you what's going on. So
we'll wait and see.
Yeah, but I don't know if that'll ever happen, but that's where the conspiracy comes in, because people go, oh, they're hiding something.
I know,
they're hiding something.
What'll happen is there'll be not anything in there, and it'll just lead. It'll cause further confusion. Yeah. Because the truth is, if there was something, it was obviously killed by someone. It's going to be covered up to shit, isn't it? It's not going to be just let's open it up. Look at history itself. We're still trying to get to the bottom of things. You know, Richard III, for example, was still trying. You know, it's always well locked down, I think.
Yeah, there'll be a mountain of paperwork, and if somebody wants to go through it all, I don't know how they'd even go about it. To be honest with you, it could be a horrendous thing for some bureaucrat somewhere to start photocopying it all to send out to people because they want to have a look at it. I pity the person who has to deal with that, I've got to say.
Oh, interesting. Because they're doing the same with RFKs as well, aren't they? Which was brother.
Right, yeah.
So both. Martin Luther King as well.
Yeah, I'm rubbish with.
If you start talking Kennedys, it's all abbreviations.
I can't do abbreviations.
Just your head in. Well, so that's January. How was your January? And do you think that January is a good time to really relax and just take stock? I've enjoyed it, actually.
I think it's been good not to go out too much. Yeah. Having the home gym is a blessing, isn't it? To be able to go and do that. I don't think I could have done what I've done. And we've got an Alexa shooting off.
I thought we'd be on time.
So, I'm just going to cut this bit out in a minute. And we're back. Alexa, shut up.
That's my sweet potatoes that we're having: salmon, sweet potatoes and salad for tea.
We are, yes.
Roasted sweet potatoes. We've been working all day, haven't we?
We have, yes. We've been
going to watch Vera.
Yep, got a Vera to watch again.
Do a bit of crafting, do a bit of knitting. Chilling out. I've got 2 days off now because our new weekend is Sunday and Monday. Yeah.
We thought we'd have a change, see if this changes the way the dynamic of the business goes and things like that.
See what it loosens, because we find that a lot of these places you go to, on a Saturday they're busy. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed a nice settled January, and I think if you can't give yourself a month of chill, even if you have to work, if you can't give yourself the evenings and the weekends, it's a bad do, isn't it?
Yes. Have yourself a break, especially when it's so horrible outside as well.
That's what we're meant to do. We're meant to hibernate in winter. We're not meant to be getting about everywhere. It's only because we've been conditioned to do that. Which is where we're going into burnout and exhaustion, because there's never a stop. There's never a... We should be living with the seasons. Yeah. You know, resting, springing forward, embracing, letting go, hibernating. Anyway, let us know what you've been doing in January. Let us know what you're planning in February. And yes, thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.
We will.
Bye.
So long.